March 24th, 1988. They arrested us down there in Gaston, Alabama at a department store. Fred Brown, Archie Hamlet, Roland Martin, Melvin Ray, Curtis Richardson, and Steve Stewart. And we went down to the precinct. And so when we got to the precinct, they didn't call our parents. We didn't have attorneys. And they surrounded us, and and they held us down there and interrogated us for 3 or 4 hours. And when the interrogation was over with, instead of them charging us for just that one store, they charged us with like 3 or 4 different burglaries, and we ended up with like over 30 charges against us that night. So the same morning, just a few hours later that morning, they took us into court, which is supposed to be initial appearance. So we supposed to go in there. They're supposed to let us know what we're being charged with, let us know we had the right to attorneys, and set what they call a detention hearing. The judge, the prosecutor, and the police, they issued an order. We didn't know what was going on at the time. We were kids. And so we got a hold to the record, and what they did was they entered a stipulation. They said they stipulate that there's probable cause to believe that we committed all 30 of these crimes that we were being charged for. But we didn't have attorneys. This is the judge, the police, and the prosecutor making this stipulation that we're supposed to be in agreement with. But we were too young to even enter into a stipulation. We was not even supposed to be at a detention hearing. And with this stipulation, they tell us y'all gonna be detained. We not letting y'all go. We got probable cause to keep y'all in these facilities, but we don't have a clue that these people are violating the law right now. This is something that they doing on their own. So we get these records and see that these people didn't even appoint us an attorney until 2 weeks after they entered that illegal stipulation. But by then it was too late. Couldn't nobody help us. The damage had already been done. They already had stipulated or admitted to probable cause. They transferred us to adult court based on this stuff they doing. And we ended up with over 20 felony convictions, over 170 years. Then served over 30 years in prison, Alabama prison system, and the federal prison system. Then had over 60 years worth of enhancements added on under habitual offender laws, including 2 life without parole sentences that were enhanced because of these priors. And so to find out all these years later that these people destroyed our lives, we still got these felony convictions on us. These felonies done been with us since that time, and it's done affected us in too many ways. We lost our right to vote because of something we did when we were kids. We lost a lot of our citizenship rights on that day. And to find out all these years later that these adults took advantage of us, took advantage of our youth, took advantage of our poverty, took advantage of our ignorance of the law, took advantage of... Go to change.org today and sign a petition demanding justice for the Gaston 6. Pardons, vacating of these convictions, expungement of all records associated with these illegal state acts for the many, many years and decades of injury that we have suffered at the hands of injustice in Gaston, Alabama. Join the movement, join the call, demand justice for the Gaston 6.